Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll take a look at pack 2 of Modelspace's Build Your Own Ford GT. So as I said, this is pack 2. We're going to look at the complete pack today and everything that goes with the pack. So I have already done the stages and I've released them weekly, but this is a video for those people who do like their complete stages in one video. So I hope you enjoy the video and I'll see you at the end. So starting off this side, we get stage 3, which is the front right wheel. And as you can see, we get the nice orange rims and the outer details are silver. We also get the brake calipers and everything to put in there. We also get a nice little screwdriver packaged in there. Stage 4, we get the right door. And stage 5, we get the bonnet cover. Okay, so to start off with, we're going to need this section here. This is the big bright orange bit, and this is going to be the centerpiece of the wheel. So this is die cast, and it has got a little bit of weight to it. So we're going to need this, and we're also going to need this. This is also Field's die cast. It's a lovely sound. This is the one with the pins on it. You can tell the difference between this one and the other one in the pack, because the other one has got 4 holes in it. This one's got 4 pins. This one has got 4 holes, so we're going to need this one in a few moments. So we're going to put this one to the side for now, and this is the one we're going to use first. So what we're going to want to do is take this part, just sit it flat on the table, then we're going to take the orange section, and this has got 4 holes all the way around the outside, just here. They're going to line up with these 4 pins. The orientation doesn't matter, which pin goes on through which hole, doesn't matter at this stage. So what we're going to do is put that on there, and push that right the way down until the pin is protruding out the top of these, the orange bit there, because now we're going to bring in this section here, and these 4 holes that we've got in here are now going to line up on these 4 pins. So we can lock them into place, get that on there, and we can squeeze that together all the way around to make sure it's nice and flush, just like that. And now we've got all of that section together, just like that. Okay, so next up we're going to need to bring in this brake disc section here, and as you can see, down here we do have a hole. In that hole is a little groove, and we're going to bring in this section here, which is the cooling tube socket, and that does have the same notch just on the side there. So now we can take this and we can stick that in, lining up the notch on that side. And we can take an FP01, because you get 2 different types. There's FP01 and FD01. This is an FP01 screw. So we can take that, put our finger on top here, and we can turn that over, and we can secure this from the back side, just like that. Nice and simple, secured into place. So now we can turn this section over, because we're going to be working with this rod at the back here. So we're going to sit that down on the table, and we're going to build it up the ways. So the next section is this one here, and this is the brake disc, and this can sit just on the top, just like that. And I can go any way around because it's quite a loose fit, as you can see, but that will be sorted in a few moments time. So now we can bring in the brake caliper, and if we turn this section over, as you can see on here, we do have a peg hole and a screw hole. They're going to line up with the 2 holes on here. We've got 1, 2 holes, and we can now put this onto here, just like that. So one's in the peg hole, one is over the screw hole, and now we're going to secure that into place on top of there with another FP01 screw just in there. Let's screw that into place. Just like that. And that is that section all complete. Okay, so now we're going to be bringing back the first step that we started with and we completed. So we're going to bring that in, we'll turn that over, because we're going to need this part at the back here. If you look in the back here, I'll get my screwdriver to point it out. We do have a slot just here. And on the actual brake disc, we have a groove just here. and these two are going to marry up and guide this brake disc into place. So we can get this and we can slide that over, and it's going to lock the brake disc into place for us. Now we can turn this over and we can secure that in there with an FDO2 screw. So let's get an FDO2 screw out and we'll secure that in. Okay, so here's our FDO2 screw, and as you can see it does have a larger head. It has like a type of washer attached to the top of the head to make the head a bit bigger. So now we can slot that straight down there, securing this into place and combining everything that we've done so far. So now pick this up and we can screw that in. And that is that all nice and tight. So the last step of this stage is to bring in this section here, and this does have magnets on it. I was really surprised, but look, magnetic on both sides. Look at that. So now we're going to take this section, and all we're going to do is quite simply, this is to go straight down the hole that we just put that screw down. So we can take that, we can line it up any way you want, just push that down into place so you've got something that looks a little like that. Okay, so starting off, we do get a fair few bits of screws in here. So I'll read them out here. We get FP01, FP02, FD03, FD04, and FD01. So we'll keep these to the side. We'll open them as we need them. So the first part that we're going to need is the main part of the door itself. This is die cast and it has got a lot of weight to it. It's this lovely sky blue colour with your orange details at the top, and obviously at the side there we have our golf sponsor just on there. So the first part that we're going to do, we're going to be working in this little area just down here. There's a little tiny hole just down here, and that is where we're going to put the interior door light, the exterior door light, sorry, not interior, it's on the outside, not the inside. So that is this little tiny piece just here, just there. So that's going to fit into there. It does have a key notch, so we can put it the right way. So we're going to drop that in, just like that. And that's going to sit just in there. And we're going to fix this in with an FP02 screw. So where's our FP02s? Here they are here. So we can open these up. Half the time, the hardest part is getting the screws out of the packet. So there's our first one. And this is going to be secured in the back. So we're going to need to hold this part in, turn it over, and we're going just in this hole just here. Just like that. And that is the exterior door light just on there. Okay, so next up we're going to need this piece right here, and this piece is our door hinge. So it looks like it isn't symmetrical. It does taper off longer on one side. So we're going to turn this over and see which way it fits the best, because I believe it's that way, just like that, and not that way. But I could be wrong, because it doesn't. Let's see which way it fits better. Is it the same? No, it's not the same each way. So let's have a look at the instructions. The instructions say, place the hinge 4H into the corresponding recess of the right door. So it looks like it is this way around, and it's that way, it looks like. So we want to have it, the bigger end coming up. So we're going to put that just there, and next we're going to bring in this, which is a hinge plate. And this is going to go laying flat over here. We've got two pegs that we can locate it onto, just there like that. And we're going to secure this in just through this center hole here with an FD01 screw. So we'll get one of them out now, and then we'll secure that into place. Okay, so let's get this screw in. Just like that, and that is what you should have after putting that hinge plate on. Okay, so next we're going to need our opening mechanism, which is this just here. This looks like that. It's got a silver handle on here on this black thing here. Then we've got a spring. We're going to slide the spring just over the longer side of the shaft just there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to insert this opening mechanism into this door recess just here, so it's going to pop out the back section down here just like that, and that's going to be how we open the doors. But we need to secure this in and make it so it's spring loaded, so we're going to need another little bracket to hold this in. So this is going to be held onto here, pushing this spring back and put in our little bracket just on the edge here. It can be quite fiddly. Mine wants to bounce everywhere. I'm going to swap hands because I'm right-handed. There we go. Now this wants to be secured in with FD04 screws. I'm going to need 2 of them, which we have here. Let's try and get these open. Okay, now we've got one of our screws, so we can secure this in. Making sure the spring stays on. Come on, get on there. Right. I'm going to get a screw in here before this comes off again. That's the first one in. Now the second one. This is going to completely secure this on. Nice and tight. And now this catch here is going to, I don't know if you can see it, it's so small. This catch here is going to keep the door closed for us, but we can pull this little handle to the side, and that is what's going to open our door for us. Very nice and clever way to do it. Very cool. Okay, so next we're going to need to turn this over again, and we're going to be working on this section here. We're going to need this big black plate bit here. This is plastic, and all this is going to do is clip in to these 4 holes. We've got 4 holes here, and on the back of here we have got 4 little pegs. So we're going to clip these pegs. I'm going to lift this up because I'm terrified of scratching the paint. I think next time I will bring a little towel in with me when I'm working on the outer details, I think. So I do. Although this surface is nice and soft, and I'm not that worried about scratching it, but the paintwork on here is so good, I'm not going to chance it. So that's that piece on. Next we're moving on to the window, and we're going to bring the window in, which is this big section here, and it does have the small open window with a central hole just in there, looking very nice. So we're going to turn this over, and we've got 3 screw holes. We've got 3 holes just on here, and on this section we've got 3 holes, one here, here, and here. That's where we're going to secure this window on. So we can line them up just on there. Just like that, and these are going to be secured with FD03 screws in these 3 sections here. Okay, so we've got our first screw. I'm going to put this straight in the central one just to hold everything into place. Just like that. Now we get our second one. and the very last screw in the last hole. Just like that. Now I'm going to be conscious when putting this door down on the mat, because obviously if you look to the side we have an open window just here now, so we don't want to be breaking this off, so we're going to be careful when we place this down, just like that, because the last thing we want is to break that window. Okay, so next up we're going to need the big black interior of the door, and this looks like this. This again is plastic, and we're also going to need this bit here. So this bit is going to line up. If we turn this inside out, we have a pin just on this side here. I'll turn it around so you can see. We have a pin just in here and a screw hole just here. These are going to line up with these, so we can put these in now. Lining that just on there, onto the pin. The pin is now located in this one just here. And now we can screw that into there. And we're going to use an FP01 screw, which I do have here. Let's go screw that in. Just like that. And that's that section in. That's what it looks like from the front and then from the back. Okay, so now bringing back all this exterior of the door, we're going to sit that down very gently. On here we've got two protruding screw points, just here and here. On here we've got two screw ports that we're going to be using. If we turn this over, we can see exactly where they're going to marry up to these two. On the top of here we have a notch, and on here we have a groove. That's going to line up after we've screwed these in. So let's line up the screw holes first, which is fairly easy to do. And we're going to get an FD01 screw, and we're going to secure this in through the top of these 2 points. Let's screw them in. That's the first one. Now the second one. Not tightening up all the way just yet, because now we're going to lock this notch in. So we're going to push this down, and then it goes just like that, and that will hold the door firmly in place now. So now we can tighten up these 2 points and this one just like that, and that is that section now complete. The last bit we need is this inner door compartment cover, and this is here. This is going to hide our screw hole in here. So we've got 2 notches on the side here and some notches slots just on here. So we're going to line up the notches slots. We're going to give it a good push to clip it into place just like that, and that is stage 4 complete. Okay, so to start off with, we're going to bring in the bonnet cover, and yeah, the paint finish on this again, top quality. So yeah, what we've got to do is we've got to bring that in, and also our bonnet from stage 1. We're going to take this and we're going to test fit it this way round, so you can see the number 6 here at the top. So we're going to test fit this in just like that, all the way down, and that's it. And then all we've got to do is put the 4 clips in. So we're going to take these 4 clips, which are just here. I'll put them here so you can see them. They're very tiny, and I don't know how delicate they are, but we're going to turn this round. I'm going to start putting these in. So we're going to drop them down one by one and turn them into place. This first one, second one, put the third one down here, and the 4th one down here, just like that. And now our bonnet cover is attached to our bonnet. So after finishing stage 5, that is now pack 2 complete. I've laid everything out that you should have up to this point in front of me. So first off, we have the bonnet with the bonnet cover, the light housings, the light reflectors, the first wheel that we did with the brake disc and caliper already attached, the first door, which is the right door, the center column piece for the cockpit, which is like a rubbery sort of material, and also the top of the engine piece, which has also got the cylinder heads in there. So that's it, guys. That is pack 2 all finished and complete. Join me next time when we have a look at pack 3. So yeah, let me know in the comment section down below which structure of video you like, whether you like the stages weekly, or if you like it all in one video, or if you like both. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Take care. Bye bye.